Cam Barber, Cam's Mortgage Minute on June the 4th, this fine Tuesday. I've been away from the Mortgage Minute for a few days. My wife had a minor operation, and that took me out a little bit, and we've been pretty busy with a lot of other things. So back to the Mortgage Minute today. And today we're going to talk about CMHC, and they revealed some of their numbers, and their earnings for the first quarter were down about 15%, bringing their earnings in at around $378 million. CMHC's total insurance in force at the end of the first quarter was about $562.6 billion with a B, and that's $3.5 billion lower than it was at the same time last year this time. Their total cap, as you know, is about $600 billion. That's what they're allowed under their current infrastructure setup. And CMHC said that their delinquency rate, I guess this is the good news, remains unchanged. Even though the market, as we know, has gotten slower, we hear about people in distress and dire needs. Their delinquency rate sitting at 0.35%, essentially unchanged compared to the same time last year. CMHC, as you know, was placed under basically the Minister Flaherty tabled new legislation earlier in the year that would place CMHC under the auspices of OSFI, which is the Office of the Superintendent of Financial Institutions. He had felt that CMHC was a significant financial player and that they needed to be tightly regulated by OSFI. As you know, OSFI's been in the background regulating a lot of things, and a lot of these rule changes a lot of people aren't even aware of have been brought in under their mandate. CMHC, essentially, if you look at the subprime meltdown in 2008-2009, were the white charger, the knights on the white charger, because they were willing to, with the government's intervention, of course, step in, allowing lenders to continue lending in that climate to loans that were higher than 80%. And that's what a lot of pundits believe kept Canada out of the mess that the U.S. got into, that our CMHC, our mortgage-backed insurance, was still relatively strong. So whether you like it or you don't like them or whatever you feel about them, they were certainly a key player at that time. Where CMHC will land in the future remains to be seen. We'll see how OSFI, if they do start regulating more, and we've already seen it, because I see CMHC lending a lot tighter, which there's nothing wrong with. We all like sound, prudent lending. And the key with it, of course, is to use common sense, which we hope does not fall by the wayside with all these changes. And as you know, there have been a ton of changes. There's nothing really that hasn't changed. And even now, I notice subtle changes all the time. We're seeing it with lenders that are instituting more things. And every time I ask, they say, hey, this wasn't talked about, or this is new. They say, hey, OSFI wants this, and this is what is being mandated to them by, to CMHC through them, and these are the changes that we're seeing. So it's a very interesting dynamic. Again, like I said, 15% down in their world. Another number came out earlier last week, and that was CMHC's refinance, which is essentially gone. They're virtually, they're not in that business anymore. They got out. And so there's been a lot of changes there, and we'll see what happens going forward as to the direction they take under a full mandate of OSFI. Anyway, those are the CMHC numbers. We will talk again tomorrow. The sun is shining wherever you are, anywhere where we are. Hopefully it's shining where you are, which doesn't make this news so bad for you. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And again, if you need anything for help mortgage-wise, give us a call at the Auxilium team. It's Cam the Mortgage Man. We're always ready, willing, and able to help, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.